Okay, hello everybody. Happy Wednesday, wherever you are. And today we are joined by the wonderful UCR University Extension over in Riverside, California. So we are traveling all the way to sunny California for this webinar today with the wonderful Jason Daly and Omar Midlet, who will be here to discuss why you should choose them for your university study abroad. Going forward, please do ask questions. We have abundance of time here, so please do ask questions and we will get to those at the very end of our webinar. We have a Q&A box just at the bottom of our screen, so that will be there for you to ask any questions that you like throughout, and we will get to those at the very end. All right, I'm going to hand you over to your hosts, Jason, Omar, when you're ready.
Hello everyone, welcome, and thank you so much for spending some time with us today. As Stavrula mentioned, my name is Jason Daly, and I am Head of Global Engagement with UCR University Extension. So we are the Continuing and Professional Education Division of the University of California, Riverside. And I am joined today by my colleague, Omar Medinat, who is our director, our regional director for the Middle East, North Africa, and South Asia. Omar, if you want to say a few words quickly.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Omar Medinat. I'm the regional director for Middle East, North Africa, and Southeast Asia. And we are here to let you know more about the University of California Riverside Extension programs. All right, so we can start first by saying that the University of California is well known here in the US. It's one of the top schools in the US and worldwide. We have an exceptional education experience for students. The students in the UC Riverside, where we are located, come from all parts of the world. We have a diversity of students coming from all regions and all parts. We are known for our UC Gold Standard that is printed on our certificates and completion certificates for students. So, and you get a real world knowledge with joining one of our courses. And we are also known to be flexible and accessible for the courses. So you can join it in person, you can join online, or you can do a hybrid course if that is something of your interest. Jason, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, so just to continue a bit more with what Omar was saying. So as mentioned, we are part of the University of California system. So the largest public education system in the world, and in the top 1% of universities around the world. We're located right in the heart of Southern California. So quite close to Los Angeles and San Diego, actually just in between. So a really fantastic spot to come and study, of course, but also to enjoy all the things that Southern California offers in terms of large world-class cities, the beaches, the deserts, and the mountains. With UCR Extension, so we are the, as I mentioned before, we're the Continuing Education and Professional Studies Division of the university. So we're like one of the schools and colleges of University of California, Riverside. And in our division, in addition to specializing in employment-based and professional skills-based education, we're also the division that organizes all of the international study abroad for students who are coming as visiting students, but maybe aren't earning a full degree like bachelor's or master's, maybe a certificate or a diploma program. And again, we rank among the top 1% of universities throughout the world. So it's something that we're very happy to have, and that of course is part of our affiliation with the larger University of California system, including the likes of UC Berkeley, UCLA. Those are some of our sister campuses. At UCR, at University Extension, we have been working with international programs for more than 50 years. We started offering initially English classes to international students, and since then have really grown our program offering to include much more than just English-based programs, including pathway programs to university admission, the chance to study abroad and be a UCR student without having to apply to the university through the University Credit Program. And of course, our postgraduate diplomas and certificates, which we'll focus on today, that allow students who've earned a bachelor's degree to come and really gain a lot of real world experience through instructors that are practitioners in the field, and then have the chance to work here in the US and gain really fantastic experience through a supervised internship that is part of the program and move on to even work for a year. So we have international recognition. We have partner universities from all over the world, from Europe, from Asia, from the Middle East, from Latin America. And Omar mentioned a bit before, but our curriculum is backed by the University of California Gold Standard. So all of our courses, all of our programs, and the instructors are approved by our academic senate through their very rigorous process before they're allowed to be programs that we offer or instructors who teach with us. And again, we are employability focused. So at University Extension, our goal is to help students to gain additional skills and knowledge that really help them begin their career or advance their career. That's really our specialty. Working with adult students, even younger students who are looking for really practical hands-on skills by working with our instructors who are out there in the field in your different areas of specialty working each day. And then finally, most students want to come to Southern California. We can't blame them. We love working here. We love living here. And so it's a wonderful place to study. But for students who maybe can't study abroad just yet and need more flexibility, we do offer a lot of our programs online. So giving you the flexibility to study at home on your schedule, or we're more than happy to welcome you to our campus in Southern California.
Right. So as said by Jason, a lot of students, they just like to come here to Southern California because of the weather, because of the attractions, because of the nature of the, I would say it's more student oriented because of the universities in Southern California and especially here at UCR. And these are the programs that we offer at UCR Extension. So we provide professional certificates in many fields, and I'm going to show it in the next slide. We have a program that focuses on preparing undergraduate students, those who finish high school, to join UCR and join any other university. So it's like a preparation program, but with credits, actual first year credits built in within this program. Other than that, we have the postgraduate certificate and diplomas, which we are focusing on today, which enables students to come here, study for 1 year, and then join a paid work experience in the US for another year. So this is an exceptional experience, and this has been our most attractive program for international students from certain countries. We also have university credit courses where we have an agreement with other universities from different countries. We host students here who come for 1 quarter, 2 quarters, or probably more, and they study with us, and then they take those credits back to their home country. We also do customized programs and training for corporates, for individuals, for any group of people who need a specific training in any field. They just send us their request and we custom build training for them, combined with some field trips here in California. So talking about the certificates, professional certificates, we have 3 kinds of professional certificates. One that focuses more on technology and innovation. Others are focused on education, which we excel in. And just for information, the University of California Education Department is considered one of the top schools in California. And we also offer a large number of business courses where students can come for 1 quarter or 2 quarters. They have to combine 12 credits to come here in person and take different certificates in business subjects. For example, they can combine the business management with accounting, with human resources, project management, marketing, entrepreneurship, supervision and leadership. We have so many courses within these subjects as well, where students can come here and do it in person. Jason, you want to talk about the APP?
Yes, of course. So one of our signature programs is the Admission Preparation Program. We abbreviate that to APP, and this is our foundation year. It's a foundation year to admission to the University of California, Riverside. So it provides you with a lot of skills that help you prepare to enter as a freshman. It provides a lot of personalized academic advising and support for students. And then, of course, as Omar mentioned before, it also provides you with credits. So it's more than just a foundation year or a preparation year, in that you're actually earning University of California Riverside credits, studying alongside students at the main campus to earn progress towards your undergraduate degree in this first year program. And students who come with advanced levels of English can earn up to 36 credits. So when you finish your first year with UCR Extension, our staff are helping you to get ready for the application to UCR, to complete the application. And when you finish the year here, you transfer all of those credits over so that your first year as an undergraduate student at UCR is almost complete. One of the big advantages of this program is that you have the personalized support to help you get ready to do the application for UCR. So our advisors walk you through that, help you build the application, help you with your statement of purpose, review your transcript, and make sure that you are a very competitive candidate to prepare for entrance to the University of California, Riverside. You learn about the academic culture on a US campus and how that might differ from your home country. You take classes that help you prepare for university level writing and public speaking, which are very important components of academic life at a US university. And then you'll see that the success of the program is demonstrated by the numbers. So of the admission preparation program, for students who join the program and complete successfully, more than 80% move on to UCR as freshman, sophomore level students. Of those who successfully complete the program, 100% advance on to college or university. So with the admission preparation program, you don't have to go to UCR. Of course, most students will once they come to campus and they've been taking classes with our professors, with the other American students and students from around the world. They're really drawn to campus and to the services and facilities that we have. So most will go on to study at UCR to earn their bachelor degree. But some students might want to go to other universities here in the US. And we still provide the support and assistance to help them join those universities here in the US. For example, some students will apply to UCLA or USC. They're both in Los Angeles, very close to UCR. Some students will apply to universities on the East Coast, like Johns Hopkins. So of the students who are able to complete the program, everybody moves on to university. The majority go on to the University of California, Riverside. And again, they've earned those credits up to 36. So they already have very strong standing when they do begin their undergraduate career and make that progress towards the bachelor degree program. Here you can see the structure. So the admission preparation program, the APP program, is typically a 3-quarter program. So at UCR, we operate on the quarter system, and 3 quarters consecutively is considered an academic year or 9 months. So in the fall quarter, you're taking academic credit courses, but then also taking a lot of those academic skills and preparatory classes to make sure that you're successful when you get on campus. Research and rhetoric, you do the application workshop so that you're ready to submit your application for admission to UCR. Then in the second quarter or the winter quarter, you're taking mostly academic classes on the main campus, just like you're a UCR student, and then taking some additional courses with UCR Extension, and still participating in those weekly support workshops and academic advising. to make sure you're on path for success as an undergraduate student at UCR. Then in your final quarter, you continue with the academic credit courses and your check-ins with the academic advisor, and you're getting ready for entry into UCR as an undergraduate student. The summer, you complete APP, so most students will take the summer off and get ready to start as an undergraduate student at UCR, where you'll have more than 100 undergraduate majors to choose from. Some of the more popular ones at UCR, of course, are from the School of Business, the School of Engineering, the College of Natural and Agricultural Sciences is a very popular school to study in, but you have a broad range of majors to choose from at UCR.
All right, so now we come to the postgraduate certificate and postgraduate diploma programs. This is what this webinar was mainly focused on, where we encourage our students, especially from the Middle East and North Africa, because this program focuses not only on the education part, but on the practical part. This program allows students to have both education and work experience from the United States to put on their CV. So once the student come back to their home country, they will have the advantage over others to apply and start any kind of a job they want to in the majors they studied with us. So we offer a wide variety of postgraduate certificates and diplomas in different subjects. As you can see, we have business, engineering, management, hospitality, tourism, digital marketing, entrepreneurship, big data, event management, leadership, project management, sport management, global logistics, and geospatial analysis. So these are some of the areas that we offer. And then students mainly start with the postgraduate certificate in business at the first quarter, and then they delve into the specialization or the area of study they chose. And then I'm not sure why the crosshair is not. Oh, okay. This is how the program is divided. At the third part, they do apply their knowledge with a supervised internship within the university before they complete and earn their certificate with UCR Extension, and they start working for a US company. We start working with students from end of quarter 2, beginning of quarter 3 to make them aware of the opportunities in there, what they can join, how they can negotiate their offer, how they can put together a really nice, appealing CV to apply for a US company. And then we prepare them to the process of joining the work experience. So this is one great program for students. And then so students who take this program, they earn a postgraduate diploma from the University of California, and they have postgraduate level credits. They can take it if they wish to have a master's degree, they can take those credits to UCR or to any other school within the US, where they can just do the last quarter, the remaining of the master's credits, and then they can have their master's degree. But the advantages of this program is that it allows you to have UCR postgraduate diploma combined with 1 year of work experience, and the work experience is paid, and we guarantee that for students. So we help them to find a paid work experience in the United States for 1 year. Jason, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, no, thank you, Omar. So as Omar mentioned, students are in the moment, actually the students who just started with us this fall. So it was our first cohort of postgraduate diploma students in a couple of years, as most universities were closed during the pandemic. So our first cohort from the fall just started their internships now at the end of March. And they're in those internships until the middle part of June. And it was really great to see the different placements that the students were provided with. And they span, so you saw the list of different concentrations that Omar talked about before, from business management, engineering management, hospitality and tourism, bioengineering management. So students were placed in companies actually across the United States, the majority in the Southern California area, but we have students working in hospitality and tourism in Miami, for example. One of our students from Spain has gone to Miami to work with a firm there. We have several students from business management who are in financial advising firms in Los Angeles. We had a good number of students who chose the bioengineering management specialty and are working with biotech companies in San Diego, in Los Angeles, and in San Francisco. There are students who are working with some of the major agricultural and food production companies in the Central Valley of California, like Dreyer's Ice Cream, for example. So with the internship portion, we have a really fantastic coordinating team that have connections with business industry, not just in Southern California, but throughout the US, to really help you to align your area of interest and your concentration with an internship that will be meaningful in that it's practical application of the knowledge you gained in your undergraduate career and then in the first 2 quarters of the Postgraduate Diploma Program, but also provide you with really valuable connections for your future career. And as Omar mentioned, once you complete the internship portion, you're able to apply for OPT, optional practical training, which is a benefit of the F1 visa that students receive when they study with us. So as individuals who complete the postgraduate diploma, they can then apply for OPT and then continue a lot of times with the same company that provided their internship, or even find a new company to stay and work for a year to further gain, those connections, a real world experience through that hands-on training in a company, and grow their professional networks even further.
And this is pretty important in our area and region, in the Middle East and in the entire Arab world, especially when a student come to the US and have both education and work experience from the United States. I would like to also talk a little bit about who can join this program. So as you can see, it's a postgraduate diploma program. So you have to have your bachelor's degree before you can apply to this program. So this is one thing, you have to have finished your bachelor's degree. We also ask students to have a good command of English, and this is something common between all the universities in the US. Then we ask for a personal statement. We ask to see, in the personal statement, we'd like to know, why do you want to join this program? What is your plans for your future? And how could this program help you with finding a better future or a better job, probably in your own country? We also like to see some, financial guarantees that you will be able to support yourself during that year. Although we have a lot of students who reported that in the next year, the year that the work experience year, they were able to refund a lot of what they paid in the first year. So this is the beauty of this program. You study for the first year and you pay for the program, but the second year comes with paid work experience. So you will be able to refund some of what you paid on the year when you were studying for this program. So the requirements are simple and they are available online, and we will talk more a little bit later about how you can join us and how you can talk to each one of us at one-to-one, where we can guide you at a step-by-step how you can join this program, what documents you need, and what is the processing time for us. And I would also add that this program can start every quarter. So this year, due to COVID changes, we had to start it almost every quarter. So the main starting date is fall, of course, but we also have the winter, so you can join us in January and in spring. And now we have a big intake coming up in summer. So this is the other program we offer is called UCP, University Credit Program. And as I said earlier, this program usually works with when we have a relationship with a local university of your country, and we sign an agreement where this university accredits students with the credits that they gained here at UCR Extension. So we have a lot of this model is really popular in Europe, in Asia and other countries. We are starting to build it up now in the Middle East, especially in Egypt. So where students, Egyptian students, can come here once they are in the undergraduate, they can come here for 1 quarter or 2 quarters. They can study with us, and then with the credits they earned at UCR Extension can be also added to their curriculum and to their transcripts back in their home countries. So it offers students a really good experience of gaining some education here in the US and having this really wonderful experience in the United States while they are studying for their undergraduate in their home country. And we also have different majors and areas of studies like business, engineering, agriculture, and humanities. Students normally study either with us at Extension or alongside UCR students in the main campus. So this is a really good course, and it familiarized you with the US university level coursework and study on campus, and it would strengthen your college experience as well. As I said, these are the benefits of the for the credit courses. It's you can earn some credits from UCR, and we have so many subjects. They are available online, and we can talk to you if you wanted to do a one-to-one session. And we also offer XR courses. The XR courses are university level courses given to high school students while they are still in school. So this is something that we also work through the school, and it's usually a cohort-based course where high school students can earn university credit courses while they are in their high school. And the final program that we offer is called Customized Program. And this is something we work with professionals and companies, or a group of professionals, a group of young people. So we custom build and tailor build programs specifically for them, for the amount of time they want. If they want to get training in a specific field or subject like business, finance, marketing, we hosted groups in engineering, and we combined that with field experience here in California. We also worked with a number of schools in different countries on a teacher training program. And this is one very popular program for us. And as I said, our education department is considered one of the best in California. We provide high-end, very modern way of teacher training and early childhood education programs. Jason, would you like to add anything for the custom programs?
I think that was a very comprehensive review, Omar. These are our programs that we usually offer in partnership with partner universities or businesses. But really, I mean, we can customize most anything that you can imagine. If you think about the range of programs we have delivered in a custom way over the years, it's from nursing programs for Japanese students to building information modeling for groups from Saudi Arabia, to bridging programs for students from Japan. It's, it really spans quite a wide variety of different types of programs we're able to customize. We've done an accounting program for a group of accountants from Mexico recently. So it's really any of the disciplines and areas of study that we've mentioned before has curriculum that can be customized if needed for a group. And that's, a conversation we would have with you based upon your goals and your objectives, and then working very closely with our academic team to deliver the program and put the program. So I think we're moving in next to kind of question and answer, and then how to get a hold of us. So you can see on the slide now our student success coaches. So we have a full team who are on board at UCR Extension, and we're able to take appointments, virtual appointments, so meeting like this, like through Zoom, or we use Microsoft Teams, so that you can have an individualized admissions advising appointment, or to ask us questions about any of the programs that we've discussed earlier, how to get started with your application, talking about the different areas of concentration for the postgraduate diplomas. So you can see that's from our website at extension.ucr.edu. I'm also going to put in the chat a link where you can click directly to schedule a booking with us. So this allows you to schedule an appointment with myself, with Omar, or any of the admissions and enrollment staff to talk more about the programs, the admissions requirements, and the application requirements. So feel free to use that link whenever you need. And then based upon the availability, you can choose an appointment to talk with us about how to apply for the visa. How early should I apply? All those different types of questions we're available to chat with and provide you with really tailored discussions on what type of program will work best for you.
Absolutely. And, when you talk to us, you will have access to our emails. We will usually send you further instructions and information on how to apply. We will guide you step by step on the application process. You will see from the website that you can meet with us, and then you have access to our online application portal. So all of the applications are online. All the programs are listed online. So you just have to check the program, click into it, and then build your profile, add your documents, and submit your application. Before you do that, please reach out to any one of us if you are interested in joining any of our courses, especially the postgraduate diploma course. We'll be happy to help you and assist you through the process until you apply, and then you process your visa documents, and until you are here with us in the United States. This slide talks more about the programs that we offer, the programs we just spoke about. When do these programs start, and the cost of each program, and everything here is listed. As you can see, the postgraduate certificate and diploma programs, they are really not expensive at all. They are considered one of our best courses. They cost $18,200 for the 1 year of study and 1 year of work experience. So it's really, really a great experience for international students to come and join this program. All of our programs have an application fee of $200, and this is once you have all your required documents ready to be submitted. Once you have them ready, you start your application, you pay the application fee, and you submit your application. And we try to process each and every application with, as soon as possible to get you your documents, your visa documents ready. So
I think,
yeah.
Go ahead, Omar. Sorry.
Go ahead, Jason. No problem. I was just saying this was the programs of UCR Extension. I can see a lot of questions coming into the Q&A. So we would be happy to answer those questions, and looking forward to see you guys here.
Sure, great. Thank you guys for your presentation. Let's kick the question and answer session off. So the first question, hi, please can you let me know of the study options and how to apply? I think you've already touched on that just in the last few slides. Do you have a date, closing date for applications?
So that's a really good question. For applications, since we accept students every quarter of the year, the fall, winter, spring, and summer, we accept applications on a rolling basis, but the absolute deadline would be 30 days before the program start date. So that's why it's important that if you're interested in applying, that you schedule an appointment with myself or Omar or our colleagues so we can learn more about when you'd like to start. So 30 days is our absolute latest deadline. But when I talk to students, I encourage them to apply at least 4 to 5 months before the program starts. And that's because you're going to need to apply for an F1 visa if you're coming to California. So we need time to help you put together all of your documents, to review your documents. Then our admissions team, they're fantastic. They're superstars, process the application very fast. So then we can work with you to help you set up the appointment at the embassy in your country and give you information on how to prepare for your visa interview. And it can take time to set up the appointment. So that's why we say, 4 to 5 months before it starts, let's start talking about the application, get the application submitted, so we can make sure that you have time to get the visa appointment. Once you get the visa, then you can book your flights. We can talk about your accommodation on campus, and it gives you more time so that you don't feel rushed at the very end.
Great. And what is needed to apply for a graduate program? Do I need any work experience on top of this?
For the postgraduate diploma, Omar, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, we just need to see a CV. So as you see before, we offer postgraduate diploma in business and in so many different fields. But for those students who are in engineering and who wants to join a postgraduate diploma in engineering management or bioengineering, we just need to see that they have a background in engineering. Only for engineering, we just need to see that their education experience has some background in engineering before they join one of these courses. But for the others, no, the platform is open. So any major from any background, students can join the program. They don't have to have work experience. We have students who did some work during their university time, and they have those details on their CV. And they send it to us, so they were accepted in the program. But we need the CV to also further work on it once they start applying for their internship in the US. So it will be a good base to start from.
Okay, great. So are there any internship opportunities if we've just touched on that?
So internship opportunities are, it's everywhere. We will see what you're studying now. We will provide you with a guidance and a plenty of opportunity we work with a third party who provide the internship opportunities for students. And we let the students choose among the companies and other partnering, recruiters in the US. The platform is open, but it has to be something related to what they are studying and to their experience. So you cannot jump, from one field to another. And also, I would say the internships are not only available in California. If they want to choose any other place, as Jason said before, they can choose other states, and we have opportunities everywhere.
And just to add on that, the internship, it's a required component of the postgraduate diploma. So any student who enrolls on that program and is accepted to the program, in your third quarter, you will complete an internship. It's required part of the curriculum. So if you're looking for an internship program, a program that's going to help you gain work experience, then the postgraduate diploma is the correct one, because it's fundamental to that program, the internship piece.
Of course. And do I have to certify my English proficiency before traveling?
Yes. So all programs have an English proficiency requirement. We accept all of the major tests. So TOEFL, of course, would be 80 on the internet-based, 550 on the paper-based test. IELTS is a 6.5, but most students are taking the Duolingo test now because you don't need to schedule an appointment ahead of time. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. It's much less expensive. And for students who apply for the fall quarter on, we will actually provide you with a coupon to take a free Duolingo test as part of your application. So that's one of the features that you can take advantage of. And the score we need to see for most of the programs is 100. So the only difference is for the admission preparation program, you can score 90 and still be admitted because you have a preparation year. But for university credit and postgraduate diplomas, the score is 100. And again, we'll provide you with that code to take the free Duolingo test when you're ready to get the application started.
And do you have any advice on how far in advance you should apply?
Yeah, so that's, I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but 4 to 5 months before the program start date. So if you're looking to start in the fall, now is the time to apply. If you're looking to start in the winter quarter, we'll need to start, in the summer, end of summer, getting the application ready. But you can start putting those things together now so that you're really prepared once you're within that window to start the application process. Absolute deadline 30 days before, but that makes it pretty tough to get everything done because you need to submit the application, we need to approve it, then you need to make an appointment in the embassy. It's going to be pretty crowded this year at the embassies because everybody's studying abroad now, right? We've been closed down for 2 years. We haven't been able to travel, now we can. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about study abroad. It's apply as early as you can so that you can get an early visa appointment and not have the stress of waiting for an appointment, waiting on the approvals. Plan ahead now. It's going to be a lot of people studying abroad.
Yeah, agreed. And on to the next question. What is the average cost of living for an international student?
It's a really great question. So one benefit of Riverside is that it's a little bit less expensive than places like Los Angeles and San Diego. If you're coming to live on campus, you're going to pay around, if you share a room with another student, which is the most common option for our students, you'll pay about $700 per month for your apartment. Additional to that, I would budget another $500 per month for your day-to-day living expenses. So your grocery shopping, you're going to be in Southern California, so you're not going to stay at home all the time. So you need to budget for getting out, seeing Riverside, heading to Los Angeles, going to the beach. So prepare about, $700 for your apartment and another $500 to $600 per month for your day-to-day expenses. That's our benchmark for students. It can be less, yes, if you're really frugal and thrifty and know how to find all the good deals. And it can be a lot more expensive if you are a party animal or you like to shop when you travel. That'll change the budget altogether. But those are my general guidelines, kind of to put you right in the middle of what to expect in terms of your day-to-day.
Of course. And in terms of visa, do you help with any kind of visa advice for applications and how long can I stay?
Absolutely. So we definitely help students prepare for that visa appointment. So the first step is to submit an application. Once you're accepted, then we send out the admissions package with your letter of admission to the program and the form I-20, which is the official document you need to make that appointment, which you can do online, and then go to the embassy to present yourself for the visa interview. So we give you some advice on that, things you'll need to take, how to answer the questions, what to think about as you prepare for the interview. But remember, it's never the school's decision. It's always the decision of the consular officer who you meet with that day. So we'll give you advice, we'll give you the documents, but in the end, it's up to them to make the decision. So we'll do all we can to make sure you're prepared. It's not often that students get denied for visa when they come for a student visa, but it does happen. So we have to be realistic, but we'll do our best to prepare you up to that point of the interview so that you go in feeling confident and comfortable to answer the questions. I think you said the second question, Sabrina, was how long can I stay?
Yeah, I think they mean post-study.
Okay, so that depends. So you're able to stay as long as you have an active I-20, so that document I talked about before. So the embassy will give you a visa, which allows you to enter the country, but your ability to remain is dependent on your F1 status, the visa status, and the active I-20. So if you're just coming for a program and you finish the program, once you finish, you can stay for 60 days. All students have a 60-day grace period where they can travel, visit friends, wrap things up. In that 60-day grace period, you can also transfer to a new school. Maybe you've done university credit program with UCR and you got accepted to a new university in Boston. So within that period, you can transfer. If you complete a certificate program or the postgraduate diploma program, then you can also apply for what's called optional practical training, which allows you to remain in the country for up to a year for work purposes. So generally it's 60 days grace period. Unless you complete a certificate or diploma, then you can also apply for OPT, or you can also transfer out to a new school for a new program, which would extend the amount of time you stay in the country.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for the answer. All right, on to the next. So how do the coursework balance out the theory and the assessments, individual assignments? So I think they mean, what is the work-life balance?
So that depends on which program you're in. For example, we have an intensive English program that the sort of work-life balance would be very good. It's probably the least stressful. But when you're taking class, especially in the postgraduate diploma, the first quarter is a postgraduate certificate of management, like Omar mentioned. And that's a really intensive quarter. So you're in class for the majority of the day, for 5 hours per day. And then you're going to spend another couple of hours each day or more studying the material that you've learned. When you move into the second quarter, you have a little more balance because then you're taking classes in your concentration. You might have classes on Tuesday and Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they won't be all day long. So you go from a very intense quarter where you're earning that postgraduate certificate into your concentration where there's a little bit more balance. But keep in mind, for any of the programs that have those concurrent enrollments, any of those on-campus classes, they're university caliber courses. So there's going to be significant work outside of the class. With that said, students find a way to enjoy their time, to connect with campus, to go to the gym, to join the clubs, to travel around Southern California. So if you're worried that you won't be able to have a good time, you can breathe a sigh of relief because you will find a way. The students will help you, we will help you. But be prepared, it's going to take work. We want you to be successful. You need to, maintain a 75 or higher to pass the classes. So you'll need to put in those hours, but you'll have a lot of fun while you do.
Okay, and are you able to change any study subjects once the program is started?
In certain cases, you can. So for example, university credit program, you can change decently easy if you work with an academic advisor who can make changes. Of course, at a certain point in the quarter, then you can't change classes. Those are set. Postgraduate diploma program, if you want to change the concentration and your background still matches, you could change within the first quarter. And then you can change from one program to the next. So for example, a lot of students go from intensive English to university credit program, or from intensive English to admission preparation program. And then of course, the admission preparation program changes into a bachelor level program. You could go from a postgraduate diploma into a master's program, as Omar mentioned before. So there are different ways that you can change your educational level. And it depends on the program you choose. And then what's the logical next step for your academic career and your personal and professional.
Okay, and what about accommodation? So how does that work? Can you offer any advice, any help?
Of course.
So we offer advice, help, and a couple of options. So we have on-campus housing for our students. It's International Village. It's a shared apartment accommodation with international students and students from the main campus of UCR. We also offer for students who are interested a homestay option. For some students, they want additional language practice and cultural experience. So living with a host family might be a good idea. But the majority of students do stay on campus in our housing through International Village. And we can also make recommendations for apartments in the area as well. And that's mostly appropriate for students who are coming on long-term programs, the academic year, like admission preparation, postgraduate diploma, or a 3-quarter university credit program. Then you might look into an off-campus apartment, and we do have recommendations for that. We have staff that are dedicated to housing support. So once you apply, that's part of the process, to examine your accommodation options and make sure you have something confirmed in advance so that when you arrive, you're able to go check in and get settled and started.
Okay, and do you guys offer any networking opportunities, any events to further yourself a bit?
Of course. So I can see a lot of like really good questions here about the networking and about the research and project. And I can say, first of all, the University of California, Riverside is a research-based institution. So this is something even written on the website, and this is something really known about the university. It's a research-focused and research-oriented school. Plus, on campus, there are plenty of groups, organizations, and meetings and networking, socializing events, opportunities, and some of them are that they do like clubs that you can join and be part of those clubs, and just they are so fun, and they have a calendar of events that are happening almost every week on site.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think we've kind of rounded up most of the questions you've just answered the kind of develop research projects at the university, which is great. I guess I'll ask you if there are any last minute, I guess, pieces of advice that you can give to students who are looking to apply, or anything they could put in their personal statement.
Sure. So one thing I would say, go to the website. I think the website has all the information and all the details for students. It's really comprehensive and straight to the point. And if they find or if they needed any additional information, please don't hesitate to click on the link that I shared again, that Jason has shared earlier, and find a spot to book an appointment one-to-one with either one of us. If you are serious about applying and need more information. And the last advice, also, as Jason said, apply before time, especially now after COVID. Embassies and consulates are facing a little bit of, issues regarding the visa appointments. So the earliest you apply, the earlier you apply, the better for you to get an appointment. And you know that you're going to be here on time for the program.
Great. And what is your favorite thing about Riverside, California? What would you say is the best thing about living there? The weather.
When you look at, I have family in the other part of the US, and yeah, when you look at other places, especially during winter, we have a really beautiful, mild winter. I would say it looks a little bit like home country, but on a warmer scale.
Say the weather and diversity of things to do.
Yeah.
So I came from a warm weather state before, from Miami. So the weather I got, but here you have so much within just a close radius, so much to do. Whether it be the urban centers, the beaches, the mountains. So if you want to ski, you want to go to the desert. There are so many festivals, and then the population is so diverse. One thing about UCR is even on campus, even though the students are all American, they come from really cool, diverse backgrounds. So that's something that our students really enjoy. I really enjoy that. The local area is very diverse. So you never run out of really, really amazing things to do and really cool people to do. I think that's kind of my favorite aspect of campus in Southern California.
You're close to the beach. There's Disneyland, Hollywood Studios. Like for a student, there's plenty of choices to, have fun and explore California and see some really nice things in here.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for a great presentation, and thank you guys for attending and all of your questions. We have had a very interesting chat at the end. They will be in touch very soon with the information for you to apply and how, and any more questions that you have, feel free to send them over. But however you guys are watching, either on the recording or live, I hope you have a great evening and day. And if you do have any questions, like I said, please do send them through. Thank you guys, everybody, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you.